Yo, what's up guys, back today with a brand new video, how to do Special Ops Challenge. The name of the color guard today is Chrome Dome. Save yourself and 2 teammates from a Trinity rocket score streak using the Dome Shield. Let's get into it. That doesn't sound so hard, right? That's what I thought, but the Trinity rocket doesn't get spammed so much as the Warden. And you don't have actually any time if anyone actually using the Trinity rocket, you don't have any time. So actually the first time that I tried doing this was of the beginning of that anybody knows of the Special Ops Challenge. It was actually one of the first Special Ops Challenge that I tried to complete. So I was in a game and the enemy was literally spamming the Trinity rocket. I think he wanted to get the calling card or something like that, because I noticed that he got it like 4 times in one game. So game after it, I asked a friend of mine if he wanted to stay close to me, and he did, and he ended up getting that game after that, getting it like 3 times. So the first time he didn't use it on us, and the second time he did, but we died, so I died. So I thought that the challenge didn't complete because of that, and the third time he hit us and we survived, but he didn't complete the challenge. And then I discovered that I was a complete moron, because, well, like we know, you need to use 2 teammates instead of 1, and that's what I did. After that I actually never heard the Trinity rocket so much again after that game. So I went to YouTube and tried to figure out what the best way is, and discovered there that you need 2 teammates. And most of the people said that you have to do it to complete it, that you have to do it on domination. Well, I don't think so, and here's why. If you do it on domination, well, the sweet part about doing it on domination is that you don't actually have to do it with at least 2 friends, but you can use your teammates while you are capturing the flag. I say capturing the flag, you know what I mean, when you are capturing the flag. So that's the sweet part about it. But when you do capturing the flag, the enemy gets a little notification, and not only the one with the Trinity rocket gets it, but everyone gets it. So when you are lying on your belly with at least 2 or 3 teammates that are not in the game, you could figure out what happened. All the enemies are rushing to that point, and well, when 6 or 8 people start shooting at the dome shield, it's gone in a second, you know that. So that happens so freaking many times that I actually end up asking my friends to hump my leg the whole game. But that doesn't work either, because if you hear Trinity rocket inbound, it's actually happened in a split second. That goes so fucking fast, it's not doable like that. So the next thing that I thought about was the drone package. So I asked my friends if they hear enemy drone package, if they want to rush to a certain spot that we discussed. So if enemy do have the Trinity rocket, that we already are together, that gives us more time to do it. But since you cannot see what the enemy has in his drone package, and you can only see that from your teammate, that makes it a little bit harder, because if you hear a UAV, you don't know if they got it out of the care package, so you're waiting and sitting like a duck. So that got me thinking about actually almost the same thing, is that I use the drone package. So if I use the drone package and I got the Trinity rocket, well, I let me shoot myself, and I ask my friends to get to a certain spot. Because, well, what would you do if you got a Trinity rocket out of a drone package? Would you go for the one person that runs inside a building, or the 3 or 4 enemies, or sitting like ducks? Well, I know what I would do. After a few games, I asked my teammates of my friends also if they want to equip the score streak, so we couldn't extend the chances, so they did. But even if I found myself what I think is the best method to do it, it's still not going to be a walk in the park. First, actually my teammates made a little mistake sometimes. when they got a Trinity rocket, they left it without knowing if an enemy got it, and sometimes a teammate ends up getting it. And also many times I myself dropped it at a very good spot that an enemy doesn't see it, and a teammate stands next to me and steals it right in front of me, the fucking bastard. So that happens also many times. But what I think what's the most problem is that most of the people actually don't know how to use the Trinity rocket. I see some very famous YouTubers actually doing it all wrong. What they do is aim at the enemy, shoots the rocket, and straightly go to the next enemy and shoots the rocket. I think that most of the people think that it's a lock-on, but you have to wait until the rocket hits the ground. And that also happened a few times when an enemy do gets my Trinity rocket. And I'm now going to show you a video of that. So my teammate gets a drone package and he yells that he has a Trinity rocket. You can see it right here on the map. And when he yells it, I yelled spaceship. So now both of my friends know they have to rush to the spaceship. And funny thing, actually this one took a bit long. So that's my first friend and that's my second friend. So the sweetest part about this thing, or the funny part about this thing, is that actually we survived sitting here, I think a little bit long.
Enemy Trinity rocket in use.
There it is. Nothing. And if you can see, there were actually several, like 5 teammates around here, but he didn't choose us. So it's safe to say that I think that he didn't know what to do, or he didn't know how to use the Trinity rocket at all. But if you even think that that's bad luck, well, then the next clip is gonna get you out of your chair from laughing. It must be. So I tell my friends that I have a drone package and I accidentally picked the Trinity rocket. And the reason that I have a Trinity rocket equipped is something that is probably between my ears, but I think that you get your score streaks that you have equipped faster in your drone package. Well, if you have it equipped. Like I said, it's probably between my ears, but didn't hurt to try. So that's my drone package. And I do got a Trinity rocket, that's the enemy, and I see that he's gonna take it. So now I'm yelling to my friends that he's gonna take the bait, and I yell spawn with the open roof. So there are my loyal soldiers. And I was so excited that I threw the drone dome shield a little bit too early. It's gone, and if you can see, I was about to throw the second one. Yeah, fuck me, right? The enemy gets a free quad feed, and I ending up not getting the challenge. I can tell you, at that point, I yelled and screamed every horrible and disgusting and filthy disease that I could came up, and I quit playing that evening because I was so fucking mad that that happened, and I watched it over and over again. I was disgusted by it, and that was over 2 weeks ago, that clip, and so many attempts after that failed, and most of the time if I played with 2 friends and one of them leave for going to bed, the game after that I actually do get the Trinity rocket, things like that. But all that leads us to the moment that I do got it, so let's take a look at that. So a friend of mine got the drone package and I'm trying to defend it, as we always do. So he ends up getting the Trinity rocket, and I'm changing up my class so that I have a class with at least 2 dome shields so that I can mess it up. So I'm taking over, and so that I can get killed and so that he can go to a safe place with my other teammate, with my other friend. So there's a teammate, but this one is blind as a bat. I even started shooting at something so that I get his attention, and he still doesn't see me. So I actually got a little bit nervous that he got it, so probably doesn't know what to do with it. So my friends are in a safe spot on the back of the map by the alley. So if I die here, I most likely spawn with them. So there he is again, and now he takes the bait, and I spawned nearly by them. So there they are. And this is the moment of truth. Took a little bit long.
The enemy is using a Trinity rocket.
Ta-da! There you go, guys. I finally got it. So if you want to do this, do it with 2 friends and ask them if they are willing to give up their care package if they have a Trinity rocket in it. Because I was never be able to do this without my friends. So big thank you to Efke 1988 and Steph Snake Eyes. Big shout out to them. Steph Snake Eyes has also a channel as well. So he just started out. He has about 1 or 2 videos up. But yeah, that wraps it up for this video, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something from it, and if you do, then smash that like button, and if you're not subscribed already, then please subscribe. That will mean the world to me. I see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.